to the next part of our series, How Do You Jew? How to Make Your Own Seder. We're now sitting around the table with my wonderful children, and we're going to go through each step of the Seder, each in its own video clip. The first thing that we do at a Seder is to read through the contents of the Seder, the table of contents that is found in the Haggadah. It's a very strange thing to do. Usually when we read a book, we read the book and not sing through the table of contents, but the order itself is a part and parcel of our agenda this evening to move ourselves spiritually from slavery to freedom, to remove the shackles that bind us. So therefore, we're going to sing through the first part of the Seder. If you'd like to find out more information about the significance of the order of the Seder, please do check out our Daily Torah Talks Facebook group, and there's a beautiful presentation on that. In this particular Haggadah, we're on page 4, and it's the opening of every Haggadah, so let's sing the order of the Seder together. Ready, guys? Here we go. Kadesh, Urchatz, Carpas, Yachatz, Magid, Rachtza, Motzi, Matzah, Maror, Korech, Shulchan, Orech, Safun, Barech, Halel, Mitzah. All right, this is the order, this is our agenda, this is our plan for this evening, and we begin with Kadesh. Now, the first stage of the 15 steps of our Seder is Kadesh. We're going to be drinking, according to rabbinic mitzvah, 4 cups of wine. This is the first of the 4, which is also combined with Kiddush that we do on every Shabbat and festival. So we're going to pour the first cup of wine. There's one special thing that we're going to do with this Kiddush that's different than all others, is that when we sit down and to drink, we're going to be leaning to the left. If you have a pillow, use the pillow. If not, lean to the left. The reason is because we want to be kings. That's how it was kingly and royal back in the day. We lean to the left so that we don't choke on the drinking, and we demonstrate ourselves being kings. So everybody please rise. Take your cups in hand, and we'll recite the Kiddush. I will not be saying God's name because this is a simulation, but of course, when you make the real Kiddush on Seder night, please do. Savir manan v'nan rabotai, Urchatz Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, Borei pri hagafen. Urchatz Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, Asher bachar banu mikol העם, ורוממנו מכל לשון, וקידשנו במצוותיו. ותיתן לנו השם אלוקינו באהבה, המועדים לשמחה, חגים וזמנים לששון. את יום חג המצות הזה, זמן חירותנו, מקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים. ומועדי קודשך בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה השם מקדש ישראל והזמנים. ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. We sit down, lean to the left, and drink. Good stuff. The next phase of our Seder is Urchatz. Now, typically after we make Kiddush, we wash our hands and eat the bread, or in this case on Passover, matzah. But on Seder night, things are a little bit different. And one of the reasons why we want to do that is to keep the kids engaged and asking questions. Why? Ask me why.
Why?
And thank you for asking. We are going to wash our hands and not make a blessing this time, because we're going to be dipping the Carpas into salt water, which is a little different, and keeping you guys up and alert throughout the Seder night. So let's bring out a cup of water and basin. You could also go to your sink and do it there. A lot of things that we like to do on the Seder night is to demonstrate royalty, and therefore we pour for each other wine versus pour for ourselves, and we bring others others help. We serve each other in the process. So here's what we do. We're going to pour 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and we don't
have a towel.
And then we wipe our hands with a towel. Everyone does it around the table, but we don't make a blessing because we're not going to be eating the matzah right away. That's going to be happening much, much later in the evening. And again, it's to keep the children engaged and to remember some of the practices that we had done in the temple. And we move right on to Carpas. The next phase of our Seder is Carpas. Carpas is traditionally parsley or celery, something green and leafy.
What about potato?
Well, there are some who have the custom of potato, and you can have one if you'd like. That comes from European areas where green leafy vegetables were not readily available at this time, but green represents spring and rebirth, and therefore that is preferred. So everyone take a green leafy veggie, like what we have on our Seder plates, and we're going to dip the Carpas into salt water. Salt water reminds us of the tears of the children of Israel who were slaves in Egypt, as well as the tears of Jacob when he lost Joseph. So let's pass around the salt water. Okay, pass that to Racheli. And then we're going to make the blessing, Boi Pri Ha'adama. We're going to lean to the left and we're going to eat our Carpas. Are you all ready? Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'adama.
That's a lot of salt.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Now we move on to Yachatz. The next phase of our Seder is Yachatz. Yachatz, we're going to take the middle matzah. Remember, we have 3 matzahs here, okay, in our special matzah cover. You don't need the special one, but if you have one, it's great. We're going to take the middle one out, and we're going to break the middle one. We're going to take the larger half of the middle one, and we're going to hide it. Often you can hide it in a napkin, or we have a afikomen cover. It was made by Racheli many, many years ago. And we're going to give that. Who wants to hide the afikomen? Okay, take it and hide. Nobody look. Okay, and we're going to find it only much later in the Seder after the meal. We're going to bring back the Yachatz. Remember that matzah is known as lechem oni, poor man's bread. And therefore, when a poor person receives a matzah or receives a meal, the typical thing that he'll do is eat a little bit and save some for a rainy day. He doesn't know when his next meal is going to come. So therefore, we hide that piece of matzah representing that lechem oni. We're going to put the smaller piece back in the matzah cover for later on in the Seder. This concludes this stage of the Seder. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. To see the next part in this 5-part series, click right over here, or the previous one over here. If you'd like to see the full playlist, over here, or to subscribe to our channel, right over here. Thanks so much for watching.